Good afternoon, Alhambra parents. This is Superintendent Islas. Thank you very much for listening in on my voice message today. I have a lot of good information to give you. First of all, I hope that everybody is being as safe and healthy as possible. I hope that your families are okay and that all of your loved ones are okay. This is certainly a tough time for all of us. I want to share a couple of things that we have been working on at the district office, along with school teachers and also classified staff, administrators. We have been all working together to try to put ourselves in a really good position to be ready to open school for the next school year. I think our first day of school may be August 10th for kids. And so we are having a lot of discussion on all the things that we have to do so everyone comes back and we stay as healthy and safe as possible. So this 212 calendar was passed by the governing board last night. The governing board approved this calendar. So let me tell you what it means for you is that um, as a parent, we are asking you to start to think of who will be able to take care of your son or daughter on Wednesdays. As you know, Wednesday was already an early release day for us, but now the students next year, when we come back to school, on next year's 212 schedule, they will be home all day on Wednesday. So please try to start making arrangements with who's going to watch your child. If you have a parent that is a stay-at-home parent, that's wonderful. That parent can stay obviously with your kids. If you're Tia or Theo, grandma, grandpa, neighbors, or a sitter can watch them on Wednesdays, that's awesome too. And just so you know, for those parents that absolutely need it, not as a choice, but that they absolutely need it, they do not have anyone to watch their child on Wednesday. We will provide free childcare at childcare hubs around the district on Wednesday, and we'll get more information on that. Well, one of the reasons that I recommended the 212 calendar to the governing board was that I want to create a situation where we have the cleanest facilities that we could possibly have as we're trying to deal with this COVID 19 virus next year. So, a 212 allows us to deep clean our schools on Wednesday. Because, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to try to make sure that most staff stay home on Wednesday and that they work from home. So, our buildings and our schools will be empty for the most part. We will have a few places that we need to use for childcare, and there are some services that need to stay open. But for the most part, most of our staff and all of our students will be home on Wednesday. So we can then bring in a deep cleaning crew that will disinfect, that will deep clean everything on our campuses and throughout the districts. The cafeterias will be deep cleaned. The playgrounds will be deep cleaned. The buildings inside, classrooms, libraries, anything and everything that you can think of will go through a deep clean on Wednesday. Okay, then we come back to school Thursday and Friday, and then we will do another deep cleaning on the weekend on Saturday and Sunday, so we have the cleanest facilities possible. Now, we will have obviously our classrooms and our offices and everything will be cleaned every day. However, we will do deep cleanings twice a week, and we believe this 212 schedule is going to allow us to keep our facilities as clean as possible. The other thing that is important to note is that every student in the Alhambra district will have an iPad device to take home so they could do learning activities at home on those Wednesdays. We are currently working with a task force that has subcommittees, and they are discussing what learning from home will look like when we're using those iPads on Wednesdays. So that's exciting news. Our governing board directed us to make sure that everyone had a device and those are being ordered and accumulated as we speak. So everyone will be able to have one of those devices on Wednesday. The other thing that we will do, if any family needs support in feeding your kids for that one day, we are figuring out a way that we can help you feed your kids on that Wednesday that they are not in school. So the 212 calendar should start for next school year, and we are going to give you more information of what that looks like and all the great things that we're going to be doing as it pertains to the calendar. I'm also going to give you more information on all the things that we're thinking about as we're trying to do things to keep our kids safe. One example of that is we're looking at dividers, clear dividers that we can put between the kids so they are safe from being too close to another person. We're looking at social distancing. We're looking at changing a lot of procedures and processes so that students are safe. We have a district-wide task force that's working on everything you can possibly think of. Um, how many kids to a seat will be on the bus? We normally have 3 to a seat. We probably have to change that. Will everyone wear masks when they are on campus? We are looking at all possibilities on how we're going to start school next year. And this work will be done mostly in May and June. And then in July, we will start to communicate what that plan is and start to teach it to everyone. Um, However, every week I am going to have a message to keep you updated on what we're doing. I am also going to start to have meetings at school sites with parents, 10 parents at a time, so I can explain all the things that we're doing to keep your kids safe when they're here and when they are here at school. So please be listening to my weekly messages. I am going to get out a weekly message every Thursday afternoon. So you kind of know when it's coming. Thursday afternoon, you're going to get a message from Superintendent Islas to update you on all the things that we are doing. I believe that working together, we can be as safe and healthy as possible. Some of the things that I will share with you in the next couple of weeks will give you lots of confidence that we are doing everything we possibly can. And again, I will start to have several meetings a day in English and then some in Spanish to ensure that we are communicating everything that we're doing. So, thank you very much for listening. Please continue to help each other and help neighbors and stay safe and healthy. Thank you.